Welcome back, guys. I'm Connie.
And I'm Denise.
And we're the Garvino
Garvinos.
family. What we're going to be doing today is keto chocolate cheesecake bombs. So, we're going to start off with the keto chocolate cheesecake bombs. So while I'm doing this, she's lining up our pan with mini liners. Alright, what we're going to do is I'm going to start off with a 2/3 cup of cream cheese. But I put a little bit extra in ours because I want to make enough. So I think I did like 1 cup basically of cream cheese. Softened. I'm just going to mix it up just a little bit. And then have a 1/4 cup of softened room temperature butter here. You want everything to be room temperature so that it can mix well, not have clumps. And then to this, I am going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, which I have there. Just going to mix this in here real good. It's vanilla incorporated. Okay, and to this, I need to add 2 tablespoons of powdered sweetener. I did 3 in my little mixer here. I put 3 tablespoons of powdered sweetener in here, but it's actually just Splenda, and then I mixed it. I used my little Ninja here. So I've got 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar here, and then it's Splenda. And then I took out 1 tablespoon of Splenda here, so I could separate that. That's gonna go with the chocolate part. All right. Now I'm going to just mix this really good. And all you really need with this is a spatula. You don't need a mixer. You don't need a whisk or anything like that. Because it's so soft, it's at room temperature. Okay guys, what we did was 2/3 cup of cream cheese. She mixed it up real good. And then a 1/4 cup of butter. Then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 2 tablespoons powdered sweetener. So right now she's just mixing all that up right now. All right, and then we just put them in some of these mini cupcake liners. And I don't know how many it's gonna make. The recipe said 12, but of course we do a little bit more for our family, you know. About halfway I'm filling these up. I'm gonna let Connie fill these up for me while I get some other things together. Okay, we're going to continue putting this stuff in here. Okay, I just started a few, and when I get done with the rest, I'll be right back with them. Okay guys, we're back to the keto chocolate cheesecake bombs. We just took these out of the freezer, and it was about 15 minutes or so we left them in there. And now I'm going to drizzle them with the chocolate. So it's supposed to be like another layer of chocolate, another layer to the cheesecake. And to this, you could add on top of them some crushed pecans or almonds,
Walnuts.
Yeah, walnuts.
Any type of nut that you like.
Yeah. All right, guys. She's just finishing up putting the chocolate on these, and they look kind of messy because we didn't use a little muffin thing. We just used a regular brownie pan, and then we just stuck all the little cheesecake muffins in there. And with this, all we are doing is just putting chocolate on it right now, a thick layer of chocolate. And then we're gonna stick this back in the freezer for about 15-20 minutes. And while we're doing this, she's gonna start on strawberry cheesecake fat bomb. Okay, we're gonna stick this back in the freezer for about 15 minutes or so. We're gonna finish this other recipe that she's got going on here, the strawberry cheesecake bombs. While she's doing that, I'm gonna wash this out. Okay guys, like she said, we're going to be making cheesecake keto fat bombs right now. And I've had all the softened ingredients, which is your cream cheese, strawberries, and butter. And I had these out for a while already.
So right now I'm going to puree the strawberries here.
You're supposed to take the strawberries and the butter and the cream cheese out and leave them out for about an hour at room temperature. You want to get them to.
Then on the cream cheese, it was about 8 ounces of cream cheese, 3/4 cup of strawberries, and about 6 tablespoons of butter. So right now, like I said, I pureed this. Now I'm going to stir in the sweetener and the vanilla bowl, mix it together. Now I'm going to blend in the sweetener and the vanilla into the bowl. Vanilla is about 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Sugar is 2.5 tablespoons. Okay, we mixed all that in, and now this is where you add in the cream cheese and the butter into the bowl, the salted butter. And now I'm gonna do the 8 ounce of cream cheese. Get the mixer and mix it all up. Okay, check it out. Let's see if it's mixed. Oh yes, that's good. So it's all together now. Your strawberries, your butter, and your coconut oil. And then we're gonna use little heart molds here.
You want to spray these so they'll come out a little bit easier. We use the Crystal Baker's one with flour and stuff. Now I'm going to have Connie pour that in here so it's a lot easier to fill the molds up with. And then we're just going to snip the tip off. It's a lot easier because otherwise you're going to make a huge mess all over your molds. God, that looks good.
Yeah, it does. It looks good already. I'm just going to eat it like this.
Yeah, it looks like you want to put it in the freezer for just a few minutes and
Let it soft, get it hard.
yeah, let it get hard again. And okay, so all you do is put your piping, oh, you're not your piping, sorry, all your stuff she just made, the strawberry stuff, in a Ziploc bag. Make sure you seal the Ziploc bag though, because you're gonna have a messier one. And you cut just a tiny tip off the tip for little molds like this. Then you hold this side and you want to come along and you want to put all your mixture as much as possible on that side. And then you just kind of squeeze it all out. So you can, oh, maybe I got to do a little bit more.
Make
Sorry.
it a little bit bigger.
Oh, there's a strawberry there, that's why. All right, and you got it, and you just kind of like squeeze it into these a little bit. And they don't have to be perfect. And there goes another strawberry. There we go. Let me cut this a little bit bigger. I just don't want to make it too big for Connie. There's more strawberry. That's what keeps getting stuck in these holes. See, you just kind of do that a little bit to them. You want to kind of just put them in your cookie sheet while you're doing it and just tap them a little bit to take out any air bubbles. Okay, and I'm going to stick these in the freezer. You want to stick them in there for at least a couple of hours.
Welcome back, guys. We're gonna do Almond Mounds. And right now, I'm just gonna start with the coconut. It's 3 cups of coconut flakes. And the condensed milk's about 1 cup, 1 can. And now, since it's all mixed up, you're gonna grab this and do oblong shapes.
So when she puts these in lines, you want to have a cookie sheet and you want to have it, the parchment paper on it or something, so that way it doesn't stick to it. It's really sticky, guys. Really sticky. About 3/4 of a cup of chocolate chips and just a little bit of coconut oil to melt it here together.
I'm trying to get them oblong, but they'll still get eaten if they're not.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know how to make them oblong without being so sticky. Yeah, after making them, we gotta stick them in the freezer for about 20 minutes.
Before we stick these in the freezer, you want to put the almonds in them. If you want almonds in them, you don't have to put almonds. You can have them just as, these are supposed to be like mounds, or you could have them like with these with almond joys. After we put these in here like this, we're going to stick these in the freezer for about 15 minutes or so and see if they can firm up a little bit. And then you take them out and you want to dip them or drizzle them with chocolate. And on the chocolate, all we did was put about 3/4 of a cup of chocolate chips, and then you put like not even a whole teaspoon of coconut oil. It's okay, because you could always just put this on a whole cookie sheet, spread it out, put the almonds, and then just put chocolate all over it and just cut it into bars. Some of these are just gonna go everywhere, like run into each other, but that's okay, like we said. It's all gonna go to the same place. Freezer, we're gonna stick them in the freezer for about 20 minutes, 20-30 minutes around there, and we will be back. All right, here guys, we just ended up taking out the mounds, the coconut mounds, and we are just gonna pour. They didn't want to form up right like they're supposed to into little bars, so the easiest thing that we're gonna do is just pour chocolate all over them, and we are going to just end up just cutting them.
Okay guys, we're back with the Cheesecake Keto Fat Bombs. This is how they came out, and you can use any molds you want. We have the strawberry mold, the heart mold, so you can use any mold you want.
These are really good.
You can taste the strawberry and everything in this.
Yeah, you can taste the strawberry, you can taste the cheesecake,
yeah.
like tasting of it, but it's not a real overpowering rich taste. It tastes good.
Yeah. These were good.
You want to taste one? Come taste one. Now it's gonna get the other ones out.
Get those. Try those. Try one.
These are really, really good. We like these a lot. You're probably gonna have to take them all off. We have 3 trays of them, so we probably have to take them all off and stick them in a little freezer container and stick them back in the freezer. These have to stay frozen. Try it. Bite it.
Taste the cake and the strawberries.
Bite it. The strawberry. Bite it. It's good, right? Okay. It's good. Tell them. Tell them it's good.
It's real good.
It's real good. There you go.
Yeah, the chocolate almond mounds, they didn't really come out oblong. Yeah, we just kind of cut them all into little squares. So,
And then we put chocolate on the top layer, and then we froze them, and then cut them, and then flipped them over and put more chocolate on the bottom so they come out like oblong, wannabe shape.
yeah, square like. We're gonna try one of these. You want to take a bite of mine?
No.
You want to have your own?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this one here. But it does taste like an almond joy, because actually the almond joys or the mounds have chocolate all over them. That's what we kind of did, chocolate all over, and the cream and the pecans are on top. Yeah, and like I said, it looks just like an almond joy with the coconut cream and everything else in between it, and the almonds on top, and they taste like an almond joy. Good, right, Dan?
I'm not a coconut lover, but these are good. But I can only take like a bite or two because, like I said, I'm not a coconut lover.
This is real good. I love coconuts, and my favorite candy is Almond Joy, and they taste like an Almond Joy.
Look at your hand.
I guess the little one likes it because he's eating all of it.
Yeah, he's tearing it up, boy. That's what they look like. They're really good. Thanks for watching, y'all. The
The Vito
Garvinos
family.